Ready.
Yep.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tina Blockberger. Don't drink the water. I want to bring public awareness of harmful bacteria that is currently in our local lakes. Don't drink the water. Avoid swimming, wading, or other activities with full body contact of lake water. Clean fish, consume only the flayed portion, and discard all other parts. Keep pets from having contact with or drinking water. Kansas Department of Health and Environment has issued a lake advisory for the following areas: Prairie Reservoir, Jefferson County; Rock Creek Arm, Perry Reservoir, Old Town Public Use Area; Marion County Lake, Memorial Park Lake, Great Bend in Barton County, Meade State Lake of Meade County, Old Harrington Lake, Logan City Lake, and Big Hill Lake of Lubbock County, as well as Augusta Lake, Santa Fe Lake, and Milford Lake. This advisory is to inform you of the high levels of blue-green algae in our local lakes. I'm going to first present to you, word for word, from the Department of Health and Environmental website, what are blue-green algae, what it looks like, and why you should be aware of it, the health risks, and what you should do if you see the bloom. I'll put this down here real quick. What are blue-green algae? Blue-green algae can be considered a simple aquatic plant that exists naturally in marine waters, rivers, lakes, and ponds. Despite the name, blue-green algae are actually types of bacteria known as cyanobacteria. When certain conditions are present, such as high nutrients and light levels, the organism can reproduce rapidly. This dense growth of algae is called a bloom. Some of these blooms are harmless, and the blooming organism contains toxins, other noxious chemicals, pathogens, or other impact to reactions or economic activities. It is known as harmful algal bloom. What does a typical blue-green algae bloom look like? I've got some handouts for you guys to look over so you'll be aware of what they look like. You guys want to pass these around? I didn't make numerous copies. Okay. Some algae blooms look like foam or a thick slurry. The blooms could be blue, bright green, brown, or red, and may look like paint floating on the water. That picture in there shows you that. You can also go to the website for Kansas Department to get a better picture. This is printout and not degrades into the sun. Some blooms may not affect the appearance of the water at all. Why should you be aware of blue-green algae? Some blue-green algae produce toxins that can pose a health risk to people and animals when they are exposed to them in large enough quantities. Yet the mere presence of blue-green algae is not a cause for alarm. Health effects could occur when surface scums or water containing high levels of blue-green algae toxins are swallowed, through contact with eyes, when airborne droplets containing toxins are inhaled while swimming, boating, and skiing. A large percentage of the public will report allergic type reactions after exposure to blue-green algae, such as intestinal problems, respiratory problems, and skin irritations. Common human symptoms associated with green algae exposure include, you have the respiratory, and under the listing of respiratory is sore throat, congestion, cough, wheezing, and difficulty breathing. The dermatological effects are itchy skin, red skin, blistering, hives, and other rashes, And then there's another category they list under other problems you might require: earache, agitation, headache, abdominal pain, diarrhea, vomiting, and eye irritation. So the animal symptoms is lethargy, vomiting, diarrhea, convulsion, difficulty breathing, general weakness, and I have read where it can cause death. What should you do if you see a bloom? And I will give you a form that you can find on the Kansas Department of Health and Environment that you would fill out. They also have an email address that you can use. And along with that handout, if you happen to get some of the symptoms after being exposed to algae waters that are harmful, they also have a form that you can fill out for that. And email the email on the website. Each page I hand out, you also note if you don't know how to, if you're not very computer literate, you can type in the address if you're on your internet web page down at the very bottom. It'll show you the website, and then that are at the top. Okay, when you're entering the lake water areas, you need to look for signs or advisories. It'll let you know what's going on, why the signs are posted, give you an in-depth description of why you should not, be in the waters or such. And I've got handouts for that as well. On handout now, number 4, I will give to you here shortly. It'll give you all the references that I got this information from, websites, pictures, everything that I've handed to you. You can go to these various websites and have an individual look at them, more research and gain more information about it. The Kansas Department of Health Environment says blooms should be nature's warning signs saying stay out of the water.